What's going on, guys? It's Groove, back with another book review, and today we have The Mathematics of the Mind by Nuri Mohammed. This thing is amazing. Oh my God. I don't even know how to describe this book. It's like a spiritual book. It's a physical book. It just tells you how to clean up your life and clean up your mind. Your mind is powerful. It's infinite. And you can literally do anything in life if you have the right mind power. And he goes over how to unlock that. It's so simple on how to unlock your mind, and he gives you all the steps to unlock it. So many people today are depressed, they have anxiety, they can't think straight, they're just, their mental mind is not sharp. He just goes over everything on how to unlock your mind. You can become a better person in life for, business, relationships, friends, family. So before he goes over how to clean up your mind, he really stresses the fact that, whenever you get knowledge, you need to live a righteous life. You can't just get knowledge and then just go do whatever you want to. It needs to be backed by living a good, truthful, honest, righteous life. And you need good character and morals. And then when you get the knowledge, you can just excel in life and you can help everybody around you. He talks about how, there's so many people today who have knowledge that don't better society, that don't better their family, their friends, relationships. And so it's because they have bad morals and bad character and no ethics. Again, he's from the Nation of Islam, so he's part of the Islamic faith, and he goes into he pulls a lot of verses out of the Quran and also the Bible, which was surprising to me as well. So many, you might think that, people that Christians or Muslims, they're constantly battling, but he's he has read, the Bible extensively. Again, he stresses how before we even get the knowledge, we need to understand, we need to build our character and live a righteous, truthful life. So then when we do get the knowledge, we can help everybody around us, like family, friends, community. Everybody benefits. And he stresses that's super important. So next he goes into cleaning up the mind. So he says, in order to clean up the mind, you need to clean up your life. He says this is the easiest way to clean up your mind. You need to first start with your house. You need to clean up your house. If you live in a dirty house or you live in a dirty environment, you need to clean that up. Because when you clean up your house or when it's cluttered, you can't think straight. So when you clean the house up, you're able to think, you're able to breathe, you're able to, process thoughts more clearly when you're operating in a clean environment. And from there, he goes into cleaning up your diet. When you put food into your body, when that food breaks down and it breaks it down into chemicals, those chemicals, they are flowing all throughout your body and they go up to your brain as well. And so if you just have bad food in your body, you're going to be operating pretty much on bad fuel, like putting bad gas into a car. It's not going to operate, at its premium. And so he says you need to put, better food into your body, fruits and vegetables, and not overeating. And he says when those get, into your body, into your system, when they break down, they will spin your brain up faster and you'll be able to operate, at a higher level. And then from there, he talks about how you need exercise in your life, exercising your body, getting some physical exercise in also helps the brain. When you're doing rigorous exercise, you're pumping that oxygen all throughout your body, which is cycling up again to your brain. So now your brain can just work again faster, better. So again, he talks about cleaning up your house, cleaning up the food you eat, cleaning up your body, working out, getting oxygen to the brains. And then he goes into cleaning up your friend circle, getting rid of the people that don't do you any good or that aren't helping you evolve or get to that next level in life, curating the people that are around you. And then from there, he goes into social media, understanding what you're scrolling, you're feeding that into your mind. This is why they call it a news feed. If you're scrolling through social media, it's like, oh, what's on the feed today? You're feeding that into your mind. And so you need to clean up the pages and the people you follow. If you're trying to make money or become an entrepreneur, get rid of all the people and the pages that aren't serving you, and only follow entrepreneurs, only follow businessmen or businesswomen or people that are wanting to do what you want to do, only follow them. So that's all you see all day. Cleaning all of this up, it gets you onto the right path to being able to operate faster and better. And then you can go to working towards manifesting your dreams. So again, clean up your house, clean up the food you eat, clean up your friends that you're around, exercise, clean up the social media stuff that you're scrolling over and watching all the time. He talks about how your brain, when left alone, when you leave your brain alone, if you were to just, go outside, put the phone down, you're not distracted by anything. He says the brain literally heals itself. If you're wondering why I'm depressed, why I have anxiety, why I don't feel good all the time, he says if you just go outside and get in nature, you're not watching any bad news, you're not scrolling through any bad news, and you get outside and you just go for a walk, and the next minute you may see somebody and then you guys wave at each other and say hi, and then you're walking through nature and you're seeing birds fly around. He says your brain will literally heal itself. But just everybody today is just stuck on their phones, stuck watching TV, just stuck watching negative stuff, and so their brain never gets a chance to heal. I thought that was pretty interesting. Understand that your life is your brain turned inside out. I had to sit with that one for a minute. But technically, we do live inside our heads. We live inside our brains. Everything that we receive from the outside world goes into our brains and we process it, and that is our life. If you don't like the life you're living right now, you need to change the things that your brain is intaking. Food, negative news, social media, just following bad pages, everything. Whatever you feed the brain is how your world is. So make sure you're feeding it better things. Another thing he mentions is he talks about how the brain is pretty much like a radio. So you can send signals out into the universe and then you can also receive them. And Billy Carson has talked about this, and you can put an EKG hat on and then it's connected to a computer and you can think thoughts, and on the screen it will start, registering. And again, you're not saying anything, you're not speaking out loud, you're just thinking. And so your thoughts, they get turned into electrical signals, and those signals go out into the universe. And so whatever you're thinking about constantly, the universe will pick up on and send you right back. And so again, he says, in order to get what you want in life, in order to be like a master manifester, you need to clean up your life, clean up your brain. And so that radio can be, you can clear it up and tune into the universe better than if you just have a whole bunch of junk in your head and now you're not putting out proper signals into the universe, and then this is why you're not getting the life back that you want. So again, he says you need to clean up your life, clean up your brain, and so that your radio, your brain, can send out those signals and they can attach to the universe, and then the universe will send you back whatever you want in this life. And then he pretty much reiterates again, after he's told you how to clean up your brain, how to, manifest the things into your life that you actually want. He goes into, again, going back to that, building a strong character, being positive, and how that not only brings, positivity back into your life, but it also helps everybody else around you, whether it be your family, your friends, your community. And he says, if everybody operated this way, the world would just change overnight. If everybody was just strong and positive and had good, character and ethics and operated righteously and in truth, the world would literally change. And so he says to strive to operate like that, because you'll literally help everybody else out. Everybody around you will be better because you operate like this. And then in turn, they will turn better. And then it'll just keep spreading. And pretty much at the end, again, he just goes over, everybody wants to be successful in life, but, a lot of people have a hard time, getting there, no matter what that is. And he just goes over again, if people just cleaned up their minds, which is cleaning up your life entirely, cleaning up your environment, the food you eat, the people you hang around, the social media that you're looking at all day. Once you start to do this and your brain starts to heal, it's like you're ice skating. It just, you know what I'm saying? The path to getting to where you want to go in life just becomes so simple and so, a lot smoother than it was going before. I really enjoyed this book. If you haven't, I would definitely recommend picking this up. This is definitely a really good read. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in that next one. Peace.